What's going on, everybody? Tony here, and I am back. Yes, back here in beautiful Orlando, Florida, here at Universal Studios. Why? Because tonight I am heading to Halloween Horror Nights. We have some time to kill. It's only 10:03 in the afternoon. Studios closes down at 5. Horror Night starts at 6. But it is a stay and scream, meaning so everybody at the resorts who are coming down here for Horror Nights can get in at 4 o'clock. And they're doing things a little bit different than this year. They're letting people line up for their houses, kind of like queue up around 4 o'clock, letting in about 5:45, about 15 minutes early. So that's kind of why we're here a bit early. So to kill time, we're going to be heading into the pass holder lounge because we got to get our Horror Nights magnet. The magnet is secured. This is a cool one. Look at Jack hanging out. Horror Nights pass holder magnet. All right. So as I said, they're going to start lining people up for certain houses that you want to go to. You can queue up for those, because before they would just put you in different sections and you would just hang out there. Now they're letting you queue up for certain houses, and if those queues fill up, which is roughly about 100 people, and let's say they all fill up, then they're gonna put you in other sections. So the first one we're gonna try to do is Beetlejuice. Hello, pick up, who's there? Why would you not do this? And it's going to be somewhere over along here somewhere. I gotta find out, but somewhere over here is where the queue is going to be. So we are stoked for that. That'll be in a little bit. It's 3:58 and I'm currently in that park area that I said that they would probably have the line for Beetlejuice. Well, I'm in that line right now. It's 3:58, like I said. There's roughly about 75 people, I'd say, so far, roughly. And they fill in about 100, maybe 120 until this area is full. So we got about 2 hours to kill. I'm just gonna be parked here sitting until we go in. We are starting to move right now, and I don't think we're fully opening yet. Well, we're getting ready. It's 5:21. Opens at 6. We should get a 15-minute buffer here at 5:45 before everybody outside. But we're getting ready. We're excited. We're gonna show off all these scare zones and everything else for you as well. We have stopped right here, right at SpongeBob, and we see some of the team members right up here. We're not too far from the front of the line. They're gonna wave us in very shortly, about 15 minutes, 20 minutes. And Beetlejuice will be the first one. All right, here we go, we're moving. Halloween Horror Nights is starting right now. There we go, Beetlejuice is our first house. Oh, this is gonna be amazing. I always forget what it looks like back here because Lisa and I, we do not venture this way. But since we now have the little one, I guess I'm gonna have to start coming back this way a little bit more. But yeah, I completely forget about this every single time. One thing I always love about this event, or even the Christmas event, actually any of the holiday stuff, you get to go backstage area. So you get to see all the cool stuff of what's happening behind the scenes, which is always a great thing. Where's this car going? We've made it to Beetlejuice. Oh man, the facade looks amazing out here. I just got out of Beetlejuice. We cannot film inside the houses. That's one of their things. You can't take pictures, you can't film inside the houses, which is okay. So in this video, I'm gonna give you not just the scare zones, but we're gonna go in the houses and I'm gonna go review these as well. So Beetlejuice, very first house done. We got let in at 5:45, 15-minute buffer, as I stated earlier. The house was not scary. It's not a scary house, no. But it is so damn good. It's fantastic. The scenery, everything was great. Like it gets you like right away. You walk through this like tunnel and it's just spinning and you feel like you're gonna fall over. It's amazing. And then like, it was cool, like different elements, like you were in the attic and then you were inside, you know, the town. So just like in the movie. So it was done very, very well. I give it an A. Not scary. Detail was amazing. So we're gonna do some of these houses first. I do not have an express pass, so we're just doing as much as we can. So we're gonna do the houses, give you the reviews, and once it gets a little bit darker, then we're gonna go through these scare zones and have you check them out, because I love the scare zones. I could spend all day in them. So I'm really stoked. And the first one we're gonna do is Puppet Theater. The house wasn't a bad house. Okay, it wasn't bad. So far it's on the bottom of the list. I've only done 2 houses and it's on the bottom. It was okay. There was a couple jump scares, nothing really crazy that I think. And the house was just kind of basic. So once and done or skip it, that'd be my outcome. All right, I'm not doing the pumpkin one right away. I'm gonna come back to that because it's still only a 15-minute wait. So I'm gonna be jumping around a lot in this video. I'm getting my exercise, I'm getting my steps, right? It's all about the steps. So we're going to head over, I don't even know what, Haunted Hill, Texas Chainsaw, Icons. I don't know whichever I'm gonna go, but those are my next ones I plan on doing. So we're gonna see what happens here. Here we go, Texas Chainsaw Massacre by Jimmy Fallon. 35-minute wait. Let's do it. I love the Texas Chainsaw. I love Leatherface. Just got off of Texas, or out of Texas Chainsaw, Leatherface. It was done very, very well. You start out kind of in the gas station, then you actually go in the house, then you go into the basement. You're a little bit all over the place. Once again, you feel like you're in the movie. And this one was fantastic. I'd actually rate this up there pretty high with Beetlejuice. A couple of jump scares, obviously. They were really good, so a lot of chainsaws, obviously. Yeah, I'm gonna put this as a tie with Beetlejuice right now. Up next, we're checking out Icons here. It's a 45-minute wait. I'm totally stoked for it. Jack is out. Yeah, dude!
Yeah! I'm not catching you, Lantern! I'm here with my people! My maniacs! Say hell yeah, Jack!
Hell yeah, Jack!
Jack!
Just got out of Icons, and let me tell you, I really enjoyed Icons. There was no flow to the houses at all, to the stage that you walk through. There was no flow. It was you walk through a section, cut, go to another section, cut. No flow whatsoever, but that's okay. It was all right because you're seeing these classic icons, Jack, the director, everybody, the caretaker. And it was just amazing. You go through that section, let's say Jack, and he does his thing, a lot of good pop scares, a lot of good strobe light effects, a lot of good everything, and then you go to another section, cut, take 2, go to another. It was an amazing house. I really liked Icons a lot. I'm putting that as my top #1 right now, and people watching this are gonna disagree and be like, are you crazy? Beetlejuice was the best. I gotta give it to Icons. I don't know why, it may change, but so far right now, I'm giving it to that house. So what do you say we take a little bit of a break from the houses and go check out some of these scare zones, because they're amazing and I want you guys to see them. So let's do that. We're gonna start at the front of the park first and work our way around. We're currently at the front of the park. This is the first things that you're gonna see. You're gonna see these big stage risers here. Oh, I see some fire there. Halloween Horror Nights. They got the metal music blasting. That's how you know. See, rock and roll, punk rock, heavy metal go hand in hand with the Horror Nights here. And it is amazing. So this is just pretty much like your first entrance. We have some dancers here along the sides.
Okay, let's do this fucking shit.
Let's go check out Unearthed. It's right here next to Shrek. Not too bad of a wait. Let's check it out. Unearthed was a bit of alright. Nothing spectacular. I found it kind of boring. Everything was so predictable. But I mean, it was good for what it was. It just wasn't like the best in the world, not compared to the others. What's behind me here is The Bride of Frankenstein. We're gonna be jumping in this one because this is a short line. I saw this, Lisa and I actually saw this last year when they did what we like to call Halloween Horror Days. You know, it was like at the peak of COVID, and when the parks were closing at like 5, 6 o'clock at night, they just opened 2 houses during this time of year, you know, just to have some sense of normality. So this was one of them. So I've already seen it, so I already know what to expect, but we're gonna go check it out. Bride of Frankenstein was pretty good. Pretty much the same as last year during the horror days, as I call it. You know, it was fun. It's a fun house, definitely one I would recommend to check out. I don't know if I would wait to like, you know, anything over like 45 minutes for it. Luckily that was only 30 minutes. I'm sorry, 35 minutes. But definitely worth checking out. I don't know if we're gonna get to all the houses because it's getting kind of late and it is sold out night and it is pretty packed here. I don't know if we're gonna get to all of them. What a fantastic night. Well, that's gonna do it for me here at Horror Nights. Fantastic. God, I love Horror Nights. I did not get everything done. I think, wait, it did what, 7 houses, all the scare zones. I was gonna see a show. I had time, but it was so busy from the line for the show that it was just too much. It was just not gonna happen. It was a packed, sold out night here at Universal Studios for Horror Nights. So the lines were really long, and I did not have an express pass. The express pass costs anywhere from $90 to $140. It depends on what night you go. The night that I'm here tonight was $140. So I didn't get it, but I didn't think I did that bad. You know what I mean? There's technically 3 hours left to Horror Nights, but I am just so tired. You know, I have a baby now, 2 weeks old, so getting up early, I'm just exhausted right now, but we'll be coming back and doing it again. That's for sure. We'll see you next time, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Vlog finito.